Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. Today is April 13th. I didn't even realize it's Friday the 13th, guys. Watch out. Ooh. Don't be scared. Anyway, I was going to try to do this early morning sun coming closer to you, or whichever way you want to put it, this morning, but it's overcast here, and it was not a good time to do it, so scrub that. Have to wait for another time. Anyway, so what I'm going to do today on Friday, which I like to do, is give you a couple things to think about over the weekend, because typically I'm unable to put a video out. So I'll give you a couple things I'd like you to think about, ponder, shall we say, and let me know what you think. When I come home from work every day, I like to clean my phone, my smartphone, that is, because God knows, it's not that it looks dirty. I just like to wipe it down, okay, with some Windex or whatever you want to use. I suggest you do the same for your phone too. So yesterday, while I was in the process of doing that, a little speck of water came up and landed on the phone. I'm sure this has happened to you. Tiny, very, very small. And the backlight was on. That tiny little speck illuminated up like a star. And then I was thinking to myself, if there is a dome up there, if there is a firmament, it seems like it makes sense if there is, of course. Maybe these stars, these light sources is probably the best way to describe it, are inside the firmament. I know it's going to sound weird. This is just a hypothesis. That's all it is. Not something I'm saying is true. I don't know. But maybe they're inside of that. And they always speak in the Bible about water being above, because the sparkle that this emitted was so incredible. And I want you to do it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's got to be an explanation of the stars, They are a show up there. They're not real, all right? So maybe they're inside the firmament. That's what I'm kind of thinking, in a way. Maybe they're inside. Maybe there's a layer of water on there. Maybe there's water above. I don't know. I have no idea. And, so that could be a possibility with that, because that's exactly what the stars look like. I've looked at them with a camera. They are illuminated up, and they make all these weird shapes and colors and all sorts of shit. It just makes sense that there's got to be water behind it and an illumination at night, shining down. I mean, we've all been to the, well, I don't know, all of you, but I mean, we have what is called the Hayden Planetarium down in the city. It looks exactly like it. We've already created something like that here on a very, very small scale. But I mean, I've been down there, I've checked it out, and it looks exactly like the sky does, and that's under a dome. That's weird. Can't be a coincidence on that one. So anyway, I want you to think about that and let me know what you think. It was just an idea that popped in my head last night when I saw that sparkle of water get on my smartphone. Number 2. This is going to sound kind of weird, but what isn't the things that I say? I mean, really, you're open-minded, obviously, to be here. So anyway, one thing that I thought about last night too were the emperor penguins. Okay, what is the Creator telling us? Now, we all know down in the South Pole, these are the only animals that survive down there. There are no other living animals anywhere. Yeah, maybe sure, underneath the ice there might be some weird life down there. God knows, maybe spider crabs or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But what was the Creator telling us with the emperor penguins? He had to have been telling us something. To have that being the only living species that can live in that area, quite happily too. I mean, you got to see some of the videos of these guys. They're pretty cute. You got these little babies. They're like that big. I mean, you can't tell me that's not cute. Who doesn't want a little baby emperor penguin? Come on. Put it in your pocket, bring it on the plane. No, just joking. But anyway, look, I'm just saying they can survive down there very well. Flourishing, apparently. They love the ice. They love sliding on it. Now, picture what is around an emperor penguin. Blubber, okay? Lots and lots of it. You know, as the creator saying, hey, look, stand still for a second. If you're going to continue on, you better dress up. All right? You better dress yourself up to the T with whatever you can. Now you just got to go down to your local clothing store and get whatever you need. But, you know, back in the 1900s when they were actually trying to traverse this area, you know, they had very little. This is a history thing that I saw last night. It was they did something on the South Pole. Anyway, I want you to think about that too. What do you think the creator was telling us with them, having them there? You know, there could be I could think of like 20 or 30 things, you know, but I want you to think about that over the weekend. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos. I thank you for letting me be a part of your life. All right, now I want you to have a safe Friday the 13th. I'm sure there's plenty of scary movies to watch on TV, which more. Oh, you know, one thing else I wanted. There's something else. Oh yeah, with this statement that I made on the aliens yesterday. Okay, there could be other civilizations that have been here before us. Okay, Mark Sargent's mentioned that. Some other guys have mentioned that. There could be, you know, and I think I might have even said something to the terms of like when a new civilization comes upon this plane of this flat Earth, the other civilization who's ever made it has to hide. You can't come back out. You can't have any interaction with them at all. And maybe that's what these UFOs are. Or I'm not saying there's nothing up there. I've seen stuff up there myself, you know, but they're not aliens, okay? There is no universe out there. We live on a flat plane here. There's no universe up there. There are no other planets up there. There's nothing. There are no planets as far as I'm concerned at all. We're not even a planet. We're a flat plane. What you're seeing with the sun and the moon are totally, I don't know, could be imaginary objects, could be inside the dome, you know? Somebody had a question about what's holding up the sun and what's holding up the moon. I don't know. I mean, if it's a simulation, then there's nothing holding it up, you know? If it isn't a simulation, maybe those are inside of the dome itself, you know, in this kind of, you know, I don't know. You know, I'm just saying that could be a possibility, and that's why I brought up the firmament, the dome, with the stars being inside of it. I don't know. You know, you'd think we'd reach it by now. We have the technology to do it, and maybe we have. Obviously, NASA curves their space shuttle. All right, and then you can say, oh, they need to get out of the gravitational pull of the Earth. Bullshit. That's a lie. I don't buy it. Okay. You're not a nuclear physicist. You don't know either. So, you know, don't sell me shit about that nonsense. Oh God. All right. Thank you.